Welcome back to another episode. You're probably wondering, where are all the birds? Well, today things have changed a little bit. All the birds are locked up in the container for an hour or two while we do a little bit of work, but you're about to be spun out a little bit. The loft has moved. So today contractors come around with their machine. The doors are a little bit out of whack there, obviously with the move. And we moved our loft. I do apologise for the wind. It is absolutely crazy storms today, so a little bit of a break. Thought I'd get this video up. I won't get much work done today, but I've been plodding around. We managed to get the loft in the new position, which is basically in my backyard. This will be a backyard all fenced off at some point. There'll be a fence that runs along the back here, and my shed will be all up here as well, and then we've got enough room here to build more lofts in the near future, hopefully. But we moved our little green loft here at the moment, and while they were moving it as well, I got them to bring over our new aviary entrance section. So all I need to do when this weather starts clearing up a bit is pull this whole front off, and what we can do is bring this whole section up here and we'll mate it up against this and screw it all together. But we've got to do a little bit of work on the inside first, especially where the door and stuff is. But at least I can take the front off, bring this over and start putting all the bits of supports and concrete and stuff where it's meant to be, so it's all level and all that kind of stuff, all the fun stuff really, all the fiddly boring things. But yeah, I've put those bricks there. We've only just put it down probably an hour ago, so I haven't really done anything apart from tidy up where that was over there. It was such a mess. But we will soon, in the next, hopefully this week we can start it, maybe this weekend. Let's move this out of the way. I've got to get that brick in underneath for support. I'll probably do that later when I feel like getting a bit dirty. And we've left all these ones half out, and the reason we're doing that is this loft is actually getting extended. Realistically, I wasn't going to go much further. I was probably going to go another metre, 1.2 metres, because I've got the material to do that. And I built this at 3.6, and that loft possibly could be 3.6. Had to shut that door because it's a little bit annoying. But what I was thinking is, this is 2.4 this length here. Give you a bit of an idea. Is we'll put that there. We probably could double the length of the loft actually. When I was moving all my materials into the shipping container just to get them dry and safe, I was like, why don't we just go another 2.4, so actually doubling the length of this. So we've got double the size loft, which I think probably is going to be better. The only thing we need to do is with this big bad boy is probably try and center it or push it to one edge. We may have to change one of the supports there, so the sliding doors and all that work, but it might work. I feel like we'll center it. If we do go this full length, we'll just center it. There'll only be 60 centimeters this side and that, where it's you know, a little bit of loft overhang, which is no problem. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going that extra 1.2. We've got the materials there. I've got all the roofing sheeting and stuff over there, brand new stuff left over from the build of this house. I've got all the plyboards. I just need to buy a little bit more framing timber. I kind of ran out of that. This is taking a lot more than I actually thought. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go bigger. Should be better as well. You can actually see the size difference between this aviary and the original one. This one she's a big one. And it's going to look pretty good when we actually get all this mounted up, because I'm going to paint this whole new loft as well. It's going to be a similar color scheme to the house, so it all blends in. And the sides will be all polycarbonated as well, so no wind can come in or weather can come in either side. And this will be polycarbonated as well, with hopefully a drop down entry with the landing board. So it's going to be pretty cool. I've got a pretty good picture in mind. Generally with my loft builds, I get one idea, and then as I build I think of a better one. So I just sort of, we'll just go an extra 1.2 meters, that's fine. That just means there's more space for birds, more perches. So this little loft is going to start getting a bit of a tidy up soon, but I'm pretty excited about it actually. But we won't go into too much more. We'll just that's more of an update. We'll go and have a look what's going on in the breeders, because I need to get all these birds back in here and get them fed as well. One other thing too about this loft before we go any further, The position of this is going to be far better wind-wise. I know that's our race direction, and ideally it'd be nicer to face that way. But all our weather comes in this way, or this way, or this way. So this loft is going to be so much better for the birds, especially in winter, with rain and things like that. All I need to do is probably put out a couple of blocks of timber, each one of these. And then I might put some of my polycarbonate sheeting here as well, so the wind can still get up through, but the rain can't get in. So a few little projects on the go, but I think we're going in the right direction now. And I've got a whole bunch of angle and stuff we could probably use to start covering up the edges when we do paint it, similar to this. And hopefully we'll get a bit more life out of it. Just means we need to keep a wriggle on and start breeding birds. Speaking about breeding birds, let's go and have a look at them. Righto, before we go in here, that position is so much better. When I get my patio set up, you can see the birds come zooming in, so that's one thing that I'm very excited about. Let's get in here and have a look. You've probably seen on my stories and shorts, we've been a little bit busy in here. We'll have a look at all these birds. I'll just make sure I lock this, because that wind is pretty busy. I fixed that door too, so it's nice and easy. All the babies are on the floor, apart from one cheeky one who's actually found his way back up in there with Titan's baby. He's a smart one. But the rest are on the floor, and they've all been eating in here as well, which is really good. Let's have a look and see how much food you got in the crop. Come here. Yeah, so he's nice and full, which is fantastic. I've been seeing them eat, which is really good. They're actually quite easily getting into here. This one's a little cheeky one. It might be a hen actually. He's actually even been eating the pink powder today, which is nearly all gone. That was full. I filled that up today. Unreal. These breeders are going crazy. Leo and Storm, they've got their own little box down here. This is the one that they wanted, so I just let them have it. See if we can get a better focus on them. They are ready to breed. So we're going to let them go. We might get 3 or 4 rounds out of them. We'll see on the 4th, condition-wise, how they are. We might stop them at 3, give them a break, because I wouldn't mind considering putting some in a 1 loft race this year. It's a bit dark in here, so the focus isn't fantastic. Got this one spare at the moment, and what we've done, I've made some temporary fronts with a little door that opens up, and I've just temporarily screwed them on there so we can pair up these 2 Vienna blocks we've got here. We've got the big mealy in here with the little hen. That one, yeah, that one in there is Titan's daughter, Titan and Lil Storm. She's quite nice, trying one of each. And then in this one we've got one of Leo and Storm's babies. So pretty excited to see how that turns out. So hopefully trying to get them down on eggs as soon as possible. Hopefully they pair up in the next day or 2, and then I might even look at opening these up. But we'll put some nest bowls in there first, and hopefully we can see a bit more. Leo's just been really noisy. He's really pushing. He wants some babies. We'll try and get a nest bowl in there though. I've taken the red hen out. I know a lot of people are like, why are you getting rid of the red hen? I don't really like her, to be honest. She's not, I just don't think she was a very good pair for shock. We lost half the babies, and there wasn't even 2 difficult tosses. So I want to put some better faith in the pairing of this one here with the babies that are in there. We'll have a look at them in a minute. And I want to put him with one of Leo and Storm's babies, which is this little hen here. She's sitting there ready to go. I've brought her in as well. So there's 3 new hens in here that are out of the flying loft, which is that one and those 2. She's just settling in a bit, and I'll give him a few more days, maybe in the weekend. We might try and put them 2 together. They might pair up naturally, but if not, we'll put them in there. I've taken the nest bowl out, and I've been trying to get that little squeaker out, but he finds his way back up there. He's pretty cheeky. I think he climbs his way up there. He's pretty crazy. And then we've got to definitely get this pair together, because I want to leave them together. Titan actually breeds some really nice babies. They're the 2 cockbirds that are in the back here, and one of those hens there. So definitely want to make sure that we lock them in and get them breeding pretty quick. I've decided to leave this pair together up here. We'll give them another 2 rounds and see how they go. See how the Cuban crosses into my birds anyway. Tiger grizzles pretty much just chilling at the moment. They're getting near the end until they return back to their owners. But I do have some surprises on the tiger grizzle side maybe, so stay tuned for that. That we're definitely not giving up on that. They're we will definitely be pursuing that a bit more. And Leo's still been very noisy down there. But I think things are progressing quite well. But we might just have a look at the babies. Come on. Hey? Oh, no. Not yet. Bit soon, is it? Yep, bit soon. Come on, be nice to her. Come out. It's actually a really nice little hen, this one. With the big Titan. But I want to have a look at these little babies. See if I can bring them up here in the light. I did put a photo up on Instagram as well, but you can see how dark, especially this one at the back. I reckon that's going to be the cockbird. He's going to be one dark checker, so he's going to be a solid bird. If the Leo storm side comes out in him, especially crossed into shock, he's going to be a big, strong bird. So pretty excited to see how this little guy turns out. I'm actually happy to have a little bit of variation in colour. I'm not really breeding for colour at the moment. That was a one-off. I really want to breed the whole race team first, and then we'll do some colour projects later once we get the bulk of those birds out of the way, which we might even use those nest boxes in the back there for some more breeding, but we'll see. I'm just running out of hens at the moment. I've only got one more hen really that's worth we've got the white hen, but she'll probably be more of a colour project. I'm not really sure. She's come some good lines, and we've got the big Leo Herman's hen that comes from Adam Archer that we may pair up. I'd really like to pair her up with one of the Vanderblocks that we've got over in the other one, but I don't think any of them are interested in breeding yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. But we've got these two anyway to test out this year. Leo, you're just very persistent. Anyway, I need to get out of here. I've got to go sort out these birds. Hopefully they will jump back on eggs soon. That's why I took the babies out. I need to go get this other loft sorted so we can expand it and really start moving all our young birds in there. Looks like there's a big storm front coming through again. That's not going to be enjoyable, but that is the next priority. Getting that loft sorted, all those birds settled into that, and flying all those new birds, hopefully try and break them in, and then moving in a whole bunch of young birds. We're going to hopefully shortly start pumping out lots and lots of babies. If we can get 8 pairs going in there and another 2 pairs in here, then we should be in pretty good luck. Actually, before we go in here, let's have a little quick look. Those ones are a bit yucky, they're a bit messy, those ones, for some reason. But I just want to see if these eggs are hatching. We may, I'm just curious to see if this pair actually can hatch some eggs this time. I just can't really see these hatching. I haven't candled them yet. I just don't get out of here at night time to do it, but I'm hoping they do. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. It will be a good pair. You can actually, she's up there. There she is. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've got to stop rambling on. Got to go sort these birds out. Look at that. What a view. See you all in the next video. Stay tuned. There's so much going on. Try and do as much videos as I can. I'll do a lot of stories. You can check them out in there. Lots of little sneaky ones, and also a lot of shorts as well. So hope you enjoy all them, and I will continue to try and make the long videos as well when I get the time, but a little bit busy at the moment, but we're getting there. See yous.